I'm not gonna ask you again. Give me that goddamn video game.
What's up, my dudes? Void Moon here, and today I am going to be talking about how awesome the new summoner is. Just to let you guys know, there is going to be spoilers up until level 6 or 84. So if you're below level 84, you probably haven't encountered all this stuff. So go ahead and get on out of here. Come on, get. For the rest of us, I'll give you a minute to get out of here. For the rest of us, I'm going to go ahead and turn on my... I'm on the moon. Woo! It's freaking awesome. It's so cool. But yeah, so Summoner got a big rework in Endwalker. It's basically almost feels like an entirely new class. Big thing is they got completely rid of dots, so you don't have to worry about timing dots anymore, and almost everything that you use, save for a couple spells, is completely instant. So you have a lot of mobility on Summoner now. The rotation's fairly easy but flexible. It's probably my favorite DPS now, and the one that I'm maining through the story first. So let's get on to the main changes here. First of all, you'll notice I have like my little carbuncle here, because now your eggies are not permanent, and they are used as spells. So you have carbuncle, which unlocks a few abilities, such as Radiant Aegis and Searing Light, which increases the damage of the group. This gives you a bubble around you. Your DPS rotation is completely different now, so they changed it a little bit a couple patches ago, or quite a while ago, of how Summoner works, where you would enkindle your summons, and basically it's kind of feels like that's all you do now, because you don't have any dots. So you still have some off GCDs with Energy Drain and into Fester or Pain Flare, and of course Energy Siphon is still there. So you have those off the GCD, same as they've always been. Still got Resurrect, and you still got Swift Cast, so you can still res in combat. You still got Physic for some reason. It's still completely useless. I don't know why it exists, but it's still there for some reason. Bahamut and Phoenix basically work the same way that they did. At level 90, you get Summon 2s. I don't know what they look like yet. I'm not trying to look for any spoilers, so I might make another video if that changes anything, but I don't think it does. I think it just changes the visuals and the increases their spell power of the abilities. So now, starting out, this is how you're gonna have your bars are gonna look different, but this is how your cooldowns and everything are gonna look. You're gonna start out by summoning Bahamut or Phoenix, and by doing that, you're gonna get your Enkindle and your special ability from whatever summon you have. You do that, and then now you have an AoE and a single target, so you can just spam that, do your global cooldowns whenever you want. So pretty much the same so far. Now, once you have Bahamut leave you notice that it goes on cooldown here. Into Phoenix will be next. And now it unlocks being able to summon Ifrit, Titan, or Garuda. Now, these you can summon at any time afterwards, and they are empowered by the last summon that you have. Not really important, it doesn't matter. Summon Titan will give you the ability, all of them give you the same ability. Gem Shine, which is single target, and Precious Brilliance, which is AoE. So let's just do that real quick. Let's cast Garuda. And then you just have 4. I can show you up here how many times spells you get. 4 single target spells, and once you're done with those, your pet disappears and goes back to Carbuncle. So it's summon Garuda. Same thing. And of course you still have Ruin. Boom. And that's basically that. And you also have Ifrit. So the difference between the three are Ifrit is the only one that has cast times. It's basically the only cast times you have in your entire rotation. So Ifrit has the same thing, Gem Shine and Precious Brilliance, but they're long casts. You only get 2 of them instead of the 4 from Garuda and Titan. And those 2 long casts do big boy damage. It's really chunky and nice to see. Let's just go ahead and summon him so you can see. You have to target something, because when you do summon your ability thing, it does do damage to the enemy. Boom! Big old, it's so chunky and nice. Feels great. And then once you use all those up, your next Phoenix or Bahamut should be back up, and you can just continue your rotation like that. So yeah, that's your basic rotation. You will summon either Bahamut or Phoenix, use your special abilities, use either single target or your AoE spells, and then once that's gone, it will give you the unlock these three. You summon them when you want. So Ifrit has a long cast time, so do it when you know that you're gonna not have any movement. Titan and Garuda are all instant cast spells. Titan gives just basic GCD time. Garuda increases or lowers your GCD time. So like if you notice, let me go over here and summon Garuda. You'll see how fast it can cast spells. And you just whip these out really quickly. So if you need to get a little bit of burst damage in before a phase or something, that's your go-to. And then Garuda here is like, I'm not Garuda, but Titan is your just basic guy. And so yeah, that's all you have to do. And then pop your Searing Light, which whenever you're about to do either your Phoenix or Bahamut, usually in the beginning of a boss fight, and every time it's off GCD, because it gives 3% increased damage but to all party members and yourself. You can use a bubble whenever you want, and just keep in mind you have to have Carbuncle up for those two, and you can weave in your OGCDs whenever you want. I think that we might have one of the best bursts in the game now, so let's go ahead and just see this like right off the bat, not doing anything. We'll just do a little burst real quick. Boom, dead. So that's using everything just right off the bat. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Ruin 4 is the same. It'll when you get procs from further Ruin, you want to use that. So every time that pops up, make sure you use it. Unless you have Bahamut or Phoenix out, you want to keep them up as long as possible. But say you get a Ruin 4 proc in the middle of using Ifrit or Titan or whatever, you want to use that because the timing of using Ifrit, Titan, and Garuda will be a little bit less than when you can summon your next either Bahamut or Phoenix. So you will have to cast a couple Ruin 3s to fill the space. But yeah, that's the basic everything. That's all that there is to Summoner now. But I just love the flexibility because you only have a couple buttons to press in your, like everything kind of changes when you switch your summons to single target or multi-target, and that's it. AoE, single target, that's all you have to worry about. And then these two, it doesn't matter when you summon them. Ifrit you want to summon when you know that you're not going to have movement, and that's about it. That's new Summoner. It feels like you're actually summoning things, and I'm really excited to see how the level 90 summons come out. Hopefully they're just not bigger versions of the Eggies. Little side note, when lower levels, before you can start summoning these guys at level 30, you're gonna get, what is it called, Aether Charge. So if you're not level 30 yet and you're leveling, instead of having Bahamut or Phoenix, you're gonna get Aether Charge you have to use first. That's just gonna increase the damage of your Ruin spells and Outburst, which is, you still keep the same AoE. And so you're gonna pop that first instead of Bahamut or Phoenix. Use a few Ruins, and then once Aether Charge is off cooldown, just like Bahamut and Phoenix, it will pop up your summons, but it will give you summon Ruby, summon Topaz, and summon Emerald Carbuncle thingies. But they work basically the same. So you're gonna have the same rotation, but instead of having instant cast spells that do big boy damage like Phoenix and Bahamut, you're going to just be casting Ruin. That's the only real difference between low level and high level on Summoner. But yeah, all in all, I just want to make this video real quick. I know I haven't been streaming or making any videos because I've just been playing the game, and it's pretty awesome so far. But I'm not going to get into that because I'll probably make a video review of what I think about the expansion in a couple days when everything is done. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying, and I hope that you guys are having fun on your Summoners. Let me know down below if you are playing Summoner, what you think about the changes and the benefits of playing, or the good things about playing one, and the bad things, because I have not seen a single bad thing about playing Summoner now. You don't have to worry about dots. You have incredible mobility, great DPS, you have a raise and group utility, plus a shield on yourself. You got it all. There's nothing to hate about Summoner. It's my favorite new class, other than Paladin, which I'll be tanking on as my main. But for DPS, Summoner all day long. Anyways, here's a half-naked anime girl with some videos. Peace.